Hi guys, today we're going to be going over how you can build your own mobile app with Shoppy using the Shoppy mobile app builder. So first things first, let's go to the Shopify App Store and we need to search for Shoppy. There we go. There we see Shoppy. Let's click on that. And then let's click install, which I already have it installed, so I'm not going to show you that part. But once you have it installed, once you go to your Shopify admin dashboard, under your sales channel, you'll see Shoppy. And you click on that. And then there you go. You're in the Shoppy mobile app builder. And on the right side of the screen, you can see my phone. I'm going to be showing you what I'm doing in Shoppy and how those changes on the dashboard are registered in real time. And you can do this too by clicking try on a real device and following the instructions there. So first we have the overview that shows the steps we're going to take before our app is up and running and ready to go on the Google Play Store and or Apple Store. And so I've already done these steps before, but the first time you see it, it'll all be blank. So let's go to the app builder. I'm focusing just on the app builder today. And this, whatever you see here in this dashboard. So let's start building our home by adding a widget. So let's say the first thing we want to add is a collections carousel. So I will just kind of randomly add a couple collections in here. And you can see right there, they're showing up. But you can always see that on your Shoppy dashboard. It lets you kind of see exactly what changes are happening and play around with it to see if you like it. So then let's do hiking apparel, why not? Then let's add another one. Let's do a single collection. And we can choose collection to add in here. Let's say hiking tools. Then we can add another widget. Let's add a single collection this time. No, I don't want to do that. Never mind, I'm kidding. Let's remove it, which we can always do. And instead, let's add a products carousel. And we'll just pick something to go in there. Here, let's click this again for now, for the example. All right, so here you can see some of the changes that are being made. And once we save those changes, we'll also be able to see them on the mobile app here. So let's add a couple more widgets in. Let's add in an image. Say we just want an image, larger image to be here. We can click customize and we can say hiking 2024, for example. We can add a file, add in our image there. And you can choose a custom aspect ratio or you can use original. You can also put a link. So when a user sees this image, they can be taken to one of your collections, a custom URL like your website, or pages, a specific page that you create on your mobile app builder. And then you can click save. So we can add another widget. Let's say we need a search bar. That's pretty important, right? So for users to be able to navigate, let's customize that. And we can see that we have all these different styles, all these different shapes. But I like round, so we'll stay with that. Then let's add a promo banner for our sales to help out our sales and marketing. We'll customize this. So let's say 20% off all boots, okay, for example. Then you can go to the background color and you can change that. So let's say we want like a nice deep blue, relaxing. And let's say we want a bit of contrast. So we go here, we click maybe like a light blue. Here we go. Let's save that. So let's see where that comes up here. All right. And so maybe we don't like these three things being at the bottom. The things are pretty attention catching, or they should be. So why don't we move the search bar all the way to the top, which you can always just drag and drop. Then we want the image to come next. in this particular case, but of course it's up to you because that's why it's customizable. So then we go here, let's put it underneath the image. I like it like that. All right, and let's definitely not forget to hit save. Okay, so once I exit out of the mobile app on my phone, I just close it. When I come back in, I'm gonna see those changes registered in the app. And so you can see, again, everything that I added. And also, one more thing, why don't we add in a newsletter subscription here? So if you want them to subscribe to your weekly, monthly email newsletter, we'll say subscribe now. Subscribe now for exclusive hiking tips. Let's see. Here we go, typo there, but it's okay. Let's choose background color. Stick with this blue theme we have. Okay, and there you go. You see it right there. Once again, save. And we'll be able to see that in our app as well. There we go. Looks really nice, I think. Okay. Then we can go into our catalog. All right, which is this section right here on the app. And let's add in a collection there. Let's just pick something like, let's say tools. And we want to give it a name, right? So tools, perfect. Then let's add another one. Let's say we want to add in cooking. Okay, let's go actions, customize, we'll put in the title, cooking. Let's add another one. We can put in apparel, why not? And let's customize it and say clothing, save. And I can change the order of these around, right? I can put this one, I can switch them around, put one above the other, but I'm pretty happy with our original layout, so I'm putting it back. So, and then you can see, let's hit save. Let's exit out, also on our mobile app. And so here, look, you can see you can switch between each of these. So it makes it much more organized, easier for users to navigate and understand what they're looking at. So then we can go to navigation. Navigation is super important because it's how your users access all the areas of your app. So here at the bottom, you see this navigation bar, and then at the top right, you can see how I have this profile section. So that reflects exactly what's here on this app builder. So let's say, I don't like my profile section being there. It's not the most important thing to me. So instead, I want to put my cart up there. I want to add a cart widget up there. And so in the top right. And then let's say here, we're happy with having the profile down here. So, or instead you can choose something else, right? You could choose, for example, notification center. So users can see a whole list of notifications that you've sent them, which can be super useful. So let's click save. Let's go back into our app, and you can see that it's changed around. We have our cart up here, and here we have our notifications. We have the list of the notifications. Just taking a bit to load, but they are there. So then we have style, and here you can put in your store logo if you have one in the splash image, and the splash image is this image that you see as the app is loading when you first open it. Sign up image, all of these different types of things, your color options, you can change your font, and there you go. You can see how these correlate over here. So you can just play around with that, see what you like. And then for layouts, you can change the layouts of, maybe your catalog. So, right now, for example, we're in image layout. You can change to list layout, for example, and you can see how that looks like. So, right, so now it's not showing the image, it's just showing the name. So you can do all these different types of things, change the aspect ratio of the products page, filter, style options, and plenty of things you can do here. But now let's move on to pages. Okay, and here is where you can create content, your own content for your users to view. So you can say, we want to create our own customizable, location. So we can add in an icon here. Let's say we want our users to follow us on Instagram because we're super active there. So let's just use this random icon here, but there are so many to choose from. And we'll just write Instagram. And then you can select a type. So you can actually link to a content page within your Shoppy app. You can read more about that on the user guide, or you can do an external link. So in the case of Instagram, we would do an external link. We would put in our URL for the page we want them to go to, or probably just our profile page. And then we would click save. And then when the user would click on that, they would be directed to that page. So that's for pages. Now let's go on to news. We're going to skip over engage. We'll talk about that in another video. For today, let's go to news. And let's say, best hiking locations 2024. Okay. Hiking. There we go. And you can put like a label, what you would like. If you have a link, you can say click now, for example, and then you can insert the URL right here. You can add an image, and you can see the status, if it's published yet or if it's still a draft. And then you would click, save. You can click, it's published now. And there you go. And so for right now, I think we've gone over everything. We'll talk about engage in the future. But what's most important is to understand how the great thing about Shoppy is that it's synced automatically with your Shopify store. So if you add in new products or collections, it'll be added in to Shoppy. You can always change the images. However, you can put your own custom images, and it's also synced in real time with your mobile app. So now that we've finished, we can look over our product and see if we're happy with what we've done, or if not, we can always go back and change something later on.